Hello, my name is Katie Forbes. I am the Juvenile Probation Supervisor in the Screening Unit for the King County Youth Service Center, located in Seattle, Washington. The King County Youth Service Center was built in 1952. Since 1998, there have been approximately 51,000 youth admitted into the detention center. The Youth Service Center can house up to 200 youth at a time. On average, our daily population ranges from 80 to 90 inmates, with approximately 40 more youth on electronic home monitoring. Police officers must call the King County Juvenile Probation Screening Unit at 206-205-9595 for authorization prior to transporting a youth to the detention center. When a police officer calls the Youth Service Center to screen a new referral, the intake screener uses the detention intake criteria to determine if the youth is eligible to be detained. This criteria was developed to safely and effectively reduce the detention population. In order for a youth to be accepted into the Youth Service Center, he or she must fall under any of the following criteria. 1, when the youth has committed an alleged new offense that would be classified as a serious felony, including offenses involving the possession of a firearm. 2, when a youth ages 16 or older is presented on a domestic violence charge. Or 3, when any youth is alleged to have committed an assault on a school staff person, administrator, or teacher. In 2008, the criteria for mandatory detention on all domestic violence matters was amended. Youth who are under the age of 16 are no longer automatically accepted into detention for domestic violence arrest. However, there are overrides that can be screened with the intake screener in these situations. Exceptions could be made if the youth's behavior demonstrates an imminent threat to others, if the youth is involved in a volatile or escalating situation, or if the youth has committed significant property damage. Juveniles will also be accepted into detention if they have an active warrant, a current pending matter with the court, have been previously released from detention within the last 30 days, or have been found guilty of any felony within the previous 3 months. In addition, youth can be detained on administrative holds. These could include court holds from other jurisdictions, immigration holds, youth who are in transit from other detention facilities, or on parole from the Juvenile Rehabilitation Administration. Youth can also be detained if their identification is uncertain. Be advised that children under the age of 8 years old will not be detained. There are also several additional circumstances in which an override to the criteria could be granted. Examples of these would be if the youth is believed to be a danger to themselves for mental and/or substance abuse reasons, if there is shown to be an imminent threat to others by the youth, if the youth is in a volatile and escalating situation that is likely to result in physical harm to another or significant damage to property, if there is a legitimate fear of harm to the youth from others within the community, if the release of the youth is likely to interfere with the administration of justice by demonstrating a serious intent to intimidate a witness, or that he or she is likely to destroy evidence, or if the youth is likely to fail to appear for further proceedings. While youth are detained in our facility, they attend an on-site school program run by the Seattle Public Schools. They have access to basketball courts, an outdoor atrium, AA and NA meetings, an in-house library with internet access, and various other special events. The Youth Detention Center requests that officers please do not advise parents or guardians that the youth will be available to be picked up from the detention facility immediately. Any youth that meets the detention criteria will not be released until there is a judicial review on the following day.